I believe for photography, you need to be passionate about the photography that you pursue. So, like I said, I know many food photographers, wedding photographers, portrait photographers that are super passionate about what they do because, that's their area of photography that they love. And that's why I find going across genres that you're not passionate about is quite difficult. So if I was to do weddings, I don't think I would do the bride justice because I'm not passionate. I'm not feeding off of that person's energy. And then I would myself get bored doing it in time because it's not my passion for photography. And I find that you sometimes get photographers that try and do everything, like jack of all trades, and you often see them burning out in a few years' time because, they're not doing what they're passionate about. Yes, they're doing more to earn more money, and I definitely see that side. But because it's such a creative, art form, you got to have that passion for what you're doing. And I think that then feeds into a lot of the work that you put out. My old job, I used to struggle to get up at 8:30 p.m. to go be at work at 9. Now I get up at 2 a.m. and climb a mountain, and I have no problem doing that. So, to me, that really defines if you're passionate about something. If you can get out of bed and you enjoy doing it, then you must be doing something right. Yeah. I forgot what the question was.
So, no worries. So I was asking about like the application of creativity in landscape photography. Because
yes.
Go ahead.
So there is a large part that I do that is controlled. Like when I shoot my astrophotography, I can plan exactly which way the Milky Way is going to move and what my composition is going to look like. So, there's a large part of that is planned, and I don't really have to think about it when I get there and I've set up and I've found my composition. Similar with seascapes, I can plan my long exposures and know how the water is going to move. I can plan that with my leading lines and things like that. So there's a large part that once you know the techniques and the skill set, you can adapt it pretty easily to any situation. But then it comes into those instances where you get surprised by something like a magical sunset that you kind of was hoping was going to happen, but you hadn't, you don't know and you don't count on it until it happens. And then you have to, you have a very short window to capture the content. So there's a lot of pressure to actually in like a short 15, 20 minute window to make the most out of something that might not happen again for 6 months, a year, you might not be around. So yeah, I mean, there's some shots that I've been trying to get that I've still been waiting 3-4 years for, and I've got them in the back of my mind. And when the conditions line up, I wait and I see if they'll work. And I'm not telling you what they are because it's secret because I want to get the photo first. But
I was about to ask you.
But there are certain things, and I think it's good to have the pursuit. If I could just go shoot everything I wanted to shoot, I would again get bored with what I'm doing. So it's good to have those goals, those very rare photos. An example of one I have is lightning over Lion's Head. I mean, how often does that happen? I think it's happened twice, maybe 3 times since I've lived here, like 8 years.
Wow.
So, there's things like that are quite rare. And when you get them, you like, yes, I got it. And you tick it off your bucket list. Yeah.